A very good morning, dear students. Welcome back to the computer science session. In this session, I am going to continue the input output operators chapter. So, in the last classes, I discussed all about what do you mean by input operator. So, Cin is the function we use for inputting a variable. So, in Cin, it is also called as standard input. Okay, or it is also called as stream extraction or get from operator. So, input operator, or it is also called as stream extraction or get operator. So, the other operator is output operator or standard output, or it is also called as stream insertion operator. So, input operator, for input operator, how we give, like this we mention. So, like this we mention, and for output operator, like this we have to give. So, for Cin we give like this, and for Cout we give like this. So, this I am telling, this symbol. Okay, so this input operator is called as stream extraction. Okay, so it will be asked for 1 mark. So, input operator is stream extraction. So, this output operator is stream insertion. Okay, this output operator is stream insertion. Okay, so next and one more topic I discussed, which was the cascading of input output operators. So, cascading of input output operators in the sense what? So, we are inputting the both input operators in a one single line, or we are putting both output operators in one single line. So, that is called as cascading of input and output operators. Okay, so for that also I gave one example. Okay, so in today's class, let us discuss about the formatting of data output or formatting of output. Okay, so the next concept, today's concept is formatted output. So, what do you mean by formatted output? In the sense, manipulators. So, manipulators came into in this picture. Manipulators or the operators which are used along with the insertion operators to format the data display. So, the data display can be displayed in a various form. So, to display that we have to manipulate the data. So that the most commonly used manipulators are end L and set W. So, end L is used for some purpose and set W is used for some purpose. Okay, here we have to know what do you mean by this manipulators. So, manipulators are the operators which are used with the insertion operators to format the data display. So, why we require this for this manipulators? In the sense to format. So, format in the sense to align some way the manipulators has to be required. So, okay, so if this manipulators are not used, then what happens? The output data will be displayed, but it will be not in the particular format. So, to make it into a particular format, the manipulators are used. Okay, so this is a 1 mark question, you have to note it down. The most commonly used manipulators are end L and set W. So, what it is, we will see in the next part. So, first we will see what do you mean by this end L manipulator. The end L manipulators, when used in an output statement, causes the line to be inserted so that the next line character will be printed, just like /n. So, you all know /n, is it right? So, /n is a escape sequence wherein the sentences will be printed in the next line. The same way, whenever we use this end L manipulator, the output statement will be feeded in the next line. So, it causes a next new line character. Okay, for example, we'll understand this end-L manipulator, okay, with an example. See out Morarji Desai Residential PU College is there. Okay, so this line will be printed after this line will be printed after this. Okay, see here, Morarji Desai International PU College is there. After that, this address is there, Gudenali, Hassan. Okay, in the same way, this L/ is also working. Okay, so for that purpose, end-L manipulator is used. So here we are formatting the display data with the help of this end-L manipulator. So now what do you mean by manipulator? So manipulators are operators which are used along with the output operator or insertion operator to format the data display. So here end-L causes the output to be displayed in the next line. Okay, so this is about end-L. So the next thing is setW manipulator. The setW manipulator sets the width of the field assigned for the output. In the sense, how many letters the output has to be assigned. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4 is the output displayed. So at that time, 1 is a 1 field, 2 is a 1 field, 3 is a 1 field, and 4 is a 1 field. Like this, the how many fields has to be displayed in the output, that many fields will be assigned with the help of this setW manipulator. Okay, for example, here I am giving cout insertion setW R. So this R is a output variable. So wherein this setW gives 6. So 6 digits it has to, this output has to be moved. See, now here there are fields assigned for, and then the R is displayed. So in order to use this manipulator, we always have to use this IO man input output dot h. Sorry, IO man input dot h. Okay, all the manipulators, for example, end-L manipulator, this setW manipulators, all these manipulators have to use this IO mapping dot h for including the functions. Okay, so this is about setW. So setW is a manipulator which sets the width of the field sign assigned for the output. Okay, so next is single character input functions. So in any program, if you wanted to have the single characters which has to be included, in the sense, at that point of time we have to use get character. So usually what we use, cin is used, right, for inputting any statements. But if we wanted to use the single characters, at that point of time we have to use get function. So get function, what it will do, it will take any one single character. What is the syntax for that? So cin dot get varchar. So cin dot get varchar is a syntax for the single character input function. So if I want to declare one single character input function, in the sense, you have to declare a character first. So that is char ch, and then we have to write cin dot get of what the character you have been declared. So that character will be written. So this is one example to show how we can input a single character function. Okay, so here I am using a character data type and I am using a variable ch and I am inputting the variable get with the ch variable. Okay, so next is single character output function. So single character output function, in the sense usually we use cout. Okay, so usually we use cout to be displayed on the any function. But if we wanted to display one single character, then we have to use cout dot get varchar. Okay, so this is a syntax for declaring or initializing or getting a character output function. Okay, so for that example is cout dot get ch. So whatever the character we inputted, that character has to be outputted. Okay, so get varchar. So here the same thing is used, but here we use cout. In the previous example we use cin. Okay, cin dot get varchar. Here we use cin dot get cout dot get varchar. Okay, so next is formatting data output. So next is formatting data output. Manipulators or the operators used along with the functions cout to manipulate or modify the data. So manipulators, as I discussed, it is an operator with the help of that we can format the data which has to be displayed. Is it right? In the same way, this manipulators or the operators which are used along with the functions cout to manipulate in the sense change, or we can modify the output. So we can modify the output with the help of these manipulators. So first one is endl. So as I discussed earlier, so endl is same as new line character. It directs the cursor to the next line. For example, if you are using two output statements, cout hello and endl I am using here. So this is what? This is a manipulator. So what this manipulator will do now is, so it will redirect the cursor. So cursor will be blinking here. So hello, welcome. So if you don't use this endl, the output will be like this. But if you are using a endl statement, at that point of time we will be getting hello in the one line and welcome in the next line. Okay, so this endl operator, what it is doing, so it acts as a /n escape sequence. So /n escape sequence is a what? This sequence will give the new line character, means it will redirect the cursor to the new line, next line. Okay, so now cout will be the one statement, so that is cout hello. So if you want to get the next line output in the next line, so next output you have to get in the next line, in the sense you have to give endl. Okay, so this endl prints the output statement in the next line. So this is about endl. So next is width. So this is a width function. So what it So width is a function which is used to set the amount of space needed to display an item. So ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಬೇಕು ಒಂದು ಡೇಟಾನ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫೈ ಮಾಡೋದು ಈ ವಿಡ್ತ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್. Okay, so syntax for that is cout dot width W. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ W ಏನು ಅಂದರೆ, ಸೊ ಅದು ಒಂದು ವಿಡ್ತ್, ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೇಕು, ನಮಗೆ ಜಾಗ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ವಿಡ್ತ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ವಿಡ್ತ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಸೆಟ್ ದ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ನೀಡೆಡ್ ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಆನ್ ಐಟಮ್. ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನಮಗೆ ವಿಡ್ತ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಸಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಲೇ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಿದೆ, ಇವಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟೀಜರ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಆ ಇಂಟೀಜರ್ ನಂಬರು ಏನು ತೋರಿಸ್ತಿದೆ, ನಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ನ ನಾವು ಡಿಕ್ಲೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಇಂಟೀಜರ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ಸ್ ಟು 782. ಸೊ ಆ ವಿಡ್ತ್ ನಾವು ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ವಿಡ್ತ್ ಹೌ ಮಚ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫೈಯಿಂಗ್ 6. Okay, so it will allocate 6 spaces in the memory. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so 6 spaces allocate ಮಾಡೋದು ನಮಗೆ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಯಾವುದದು, ವಿಡ್ತ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಈ ವಿಡ್ತ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು 6 ಸ್ಪೇಸಸ್ನ ಅಲೋಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಇವಾಗ ನಂಬರ್ ಇರೋದೆಷ್ಟು, 782. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಫಿಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್. ಸೊ 782 ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ filled. So this is about width statement, width function. So this width function will able to allocate the space in the memory. Okay, so next is set W. So this is just like width function. So width function ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೇನು ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಲ್ವಾ, ಹಾಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ ಆಲ್ಟರ್ನೇಟಿವ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ width. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಸಿಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಟ್ W. ಸೊ ಸೆಟ್ W, ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಖಾಲಿ ಬ್ರೇಸಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೇಕು ಸ್ಪೇಸು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಡಬಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ಸ್ ಟು 25.56. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಅದು ನಮ್ಮದು ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್, ಅದ್ರದ್ದು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ. ಸೊ ನಾವು I'll be outputting this statement with the help of the manipulator, that is set W. Cout set W value we are printing. So see now 8 memory blocks will be created. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So this 8 memory blocks will be created. So within that we are putting the variable 25.56. Okay, so next is fill. So fill is also just like memory space, but fill won't give any empty spaces. Okay, see before and all width function and set W function, here you can see there is a empty space. So these are all what, empty space. Okay, but this fill function will not give any empty spaces to be filled. Okay, so ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ಆಗ, then what it will be filled, so there will be a single quotation or any asterisk symbols will be filled. Okay, so the empty spaces will not be, no longer will be empty. There will be the special characters will be filled. Okay, so fill function what it does, we'll see. The width function leaves empty spaces on the left if the width is greater than the needed space. So if there is no need of the memory space at that time, so it will leave a empty space, is it right? So these empty spaces can be filled by any character by using the function fill. Okay, so any special character can be made to make the empty spaces to be filled. Okay, so this is called as fill function. So fill function will be able to fill the empty spaces which was left empty in the width function. Okay, see for example we are using this integer 782 as one number. So this, by using the width function, we are just allocating 6 numbers. So if you wanted to fill the empty spaces, then we have to use asterisk. So we can use any symbol. So in this example, I am just using asterisk symbol. Okay, see here I am just using asterisk symbol. So this asterisk symbol will be completely filled. Okay, see here we are using asterisk symbol. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this is the asterisk symbol we are using to fill the empty spaces which was left. Okay, so this is fill function. So next is set fill. So set fill in the sense we have to mention what characters has to be filled in those empty spaces. So fill function used to specify any functions, any character. Asterisk can be filled. It can be filled with any special character. It can be filled with exclamatory mark like this. But set fill, what we have to do is we only have to specify the character which we have to fill. Okay. So in the name itself it is indicating set the fill. So fill character has to be specified. Okay. So just like fill function, it is also possible to use the set fill function to fill the empty spaces by any character. Okay. So first I am just initializing one number. So integer number 782, and I am just putting a set w followed by this set fill. So 782 will be filled here, and remaining empty spaces have to be filled with 0. So 0, 0, 0. Okay. So this is the output statement, like how from the above line, above input statement, this is the output statement. So this is about set fill. So next is precision. So what is this precision will do is, this function is used with floating point numbers to format the output. Okay, so to format the output we have to use this precision. See here we are having average of variable, so yesterday 2.534. okay, so this precision has to be used in the how many digits which has to be displayed after this decimal point. So how many digits? So it will be displaying of 3 digits. Okay, so this is about precision. Precision in the sense which gives the number to be displayed after the floating point numbers. So here I am just displaying cout average cout number. So for average how much you will get? So 3 digits, and for number how much will get? 5 digits. Okay, so let us understand this. See here the above statement will produce the following output. See 3 digits in the sense 2.513. Okay, so here it will be truncated in the sense it will be round off through 3 symbols. And then next 45.564 is nearer to the third decimal, so therefore it is also round off. Here see 45.563, so 3 will be round off to 4, so 45.564 will be the output here for number, and for average it will be 2.534. So 2.534 3 is round off to 1. Okay, so this is how precision will be worked. So precision will give how many digits which is after the floating point numbers will be displayed. So next is set precision. So set precision in the sense we have to specify how many decimal point has to be displayed after this floating point number. Okay, so here the syntax is this one. So set precision of P. So where P represents number of digits to be printed after the decimal point. So just I am giving the pi value 22 bar 7. So for that there will be some value, so that is 3.142 something will get. So for that sake we have to just specify the precision, set precision of 3. Okay, so for that reason we are just see, so the decimal the fraction we get after the division everything is this much, 3.142857. So for that sake if you round off, if we are mentioning the set precision of 3, so here we are just giving a 3 digits which has to be displayed. So for that sake we will get 3.14. So instead of 2 here we'll get, so instead of 2 here we'll get 3 because 8 is more than 5. So therefore we will be rounded off to 3. So 3.143 will be the nearest value. So that will be printed. So this is about this chapter. Okay. So here we will learn only about how you have to use input, how you have to use output, and then single character get in, C out get and C in get varchar, and cascading of two operators, and then we learn about manipulators. Okay. So if you are having any doubts, do ask the questions. Thank you all.